Hi, this is Mary from Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is There's a Card Thursday. And I'm going to be showing you how to make this pinwheel or sunburst card using a couple of the new stamp set. The stamp sets we're going to be using the Painter's Palette and Thoughtful Banners. We're going to be needing Rose Red, Calypso Coral, and Blushing Bride ink. For cardstock, we're going to be using an 8.5 by 5.5 inch piece of Blushing Bride, also a small scrap of Blushing Bride, even smaller than this. We're going to be needing a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock. This is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then you're going to need a piece of scrap, and then you're going to need a piece of Whisper White, 3.5 by 3.5. Accessories, we're going to be using the new Duet banner punch. We're going to need some glue dots, of course, and some Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to be using the Big Shot, and we're going to be using the Lovely Lace embossing folder, and we're going to be using the new Swirly Scribbles framelit. We're going to be using one of these center of a flower circle type thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make, and I showed you how to do this on Tips and Techniques Tuesday, how to make this pinwheel starburst thing using flower or whatever, starburst, using the middle swirl from the Painter's Palette and the piece of Whisper White cardstock in your 3 colors of inks. What you do is you ink this up and you go one way, then directly across, starting with the lightest to the darkest. What we're going to do then is we're going to take our small piece of scrap, and we're going to take this and we're going to go run over to the Big Shot, and we're going to get just one of those little dots. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put a glue dot on this, and we're just going to cover up that middle right there. Okay, and then with the glue dot, we're going to glue the Whisper White onto the Calypso Coral. Okay, then we're going to take our Blushing Bride and we're going to go over and to the Big Shot, and we're going to run it through the Lovely Lace, giving you this. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take our Stamping Dimensionals and we're going to attach this to the top of the card base, card front. Okay, just like that. And there we go. Then we're going to take the banner portion, one of the banners of the Thoughtful Banners, and I got the one that goes like that. So, and I'm going to ink it up with the Rose Red, a little darker than the Calypso Coral on the Calypso Coral scrap. And I'm going to just, oops, yeah, got it all over my fingers. Yep, okay. And then I am going to take the Thank You, and I am going to ink that up also. That's probably why I got the ink on it, because I was supposed to keep it open. And I'm just going to put the Thank You Now I can close it. And then I'm going to take the duet punch, line this up. Again, you're going to do it backwards so you can line it up perfectly. Just like that. I'm going to punch that out. I'm going to take some more Stampin' Dimensionals. There's the card Thursday. Thanks for visiting and happy stamping.